Okay, so we're going to try and get through section B and section C tonight, and I'm going to start playing the end of section A1 and then move into section B so you can hear how that sounds. Section B. Okay, the chords for section B are E flat major 7 that we played previously, 3, 3, 3, 5, and then we're going to play a B flat inversion that's up here, 0, 5, 6, 5, and for the ending one we're going to be playing a B flat major 7 that we played previously as well, 3, 2, 1, open, and then we're working for an F. So the way the strum goes, we're going to go down all the way through and then down with the thumb on the top two strings here, and then up with the index finger, and then you kind of shut it off there at that time. See where you mute them off at that point. Then we're going to hammer as we strum down through, hammer from the 5th fret to the 6th fret with your pinky. Then you lift it up and then upstroke again. But again, just like on the first time, after the first stroke down where you're doing your hammer on, then you're going to pluck the G and C strings again with the thumb before you come up with the index again. So the whole thing would be okay. Then we're going to move to the B flat chord and do a little bit of our Kalei Gamiao strum. Back to the E flat major 7. We're going to move down to the B flat major 7 in first position. See, that time I played the B flat up here with the same emphasis, shutting it off as I did the E flat major 7. Again, it doesn't matter. You can play whatever feels good to you, and it's going to you know, make it flow. Or okay, so let me go ahead and play that slowly now and work in N number 1, and then the second time N number 2 is where we work for the F chord. So end 1, end 2, okay, so end 1, we're moving to the B flat major 7, and then we're hammering from the 1st fret on the 2nd string to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then we're strumming again and then hammering down on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So when you strum it, the timing would be such that you would strum down and then another down, and then with the index finger plucking up as you're hammering from that 1st fret to the 3rd fret. So, and then it's another up and then a down as you're stroking down with the 3rd finger now at the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So it would be and the second time, ending 2, is we're moving to the F. So we're going down to an F9, putting your middle finger down on the 1st fret of the 1st string, and then your ring finger on the 3rd fret. Okay, and you'll notice that a lot of times, when people ask about the specific strum patterns, I'll try to break things down, like. But a lot of times, if you watch my thumb, then I end up putting an extra couple strums as I'm changing from chord to chord. Not every time, but on a lot of the chords, I'll do a couple strokes, and then on the 3rd stroke, I'm changing to the actual chord on the 1. So, for instance, when I'm playing the moving for that F from up here, I'll do a so B. See, and those, I'm actually got the strings open as I'm moving to that. And players do this all the time, and you kind of wonder, oh, how did he do that, or why does it sound like that? But you just put extra little things, and that's what keeps you in time as you're moving from section to section. Okay, now section C, we're going to use a D minor. It's a D minor shape. In the context of this song, I'm not sure if it's a F6 or a D minor, but I'm going to call it a D minor shape. And then we're going to add the 9th tone to that, reaching out with our pinky to the 4th fret of the C string. So let me play that F leading into section C. Okay, so what is going on here is I'm strumming down with the four fingers, starting with the pinky and through on the first chord of the first stroke of the D minor shape, and then coming back up with my index finger. And then you kind of mute some of the strings, mute them with your palm. And then you're going to hammer on from open, and then hammer down your D minor shape. And then you're going to hammer 2, and I'm plucking all the strings, and then hammer your little finger on that 4th fret. And then down again on that one, with the stroke with the four fingers, and then up with the index. So, and then you're going to pull off the pinky. And on this last time, you do four. You stroke through with the four fingers, and then and it's a total of 4 strokes, and you use your index finger for the last 3. And then you follow that up with a triplet. So it's a down, down, up, down. Okay, let me try that again. So and then you're going to do another muted strum, and you can do a 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can do a triplet. It's just whatever gets you into time for the next section, section D, which would be a D minor shape again, into the next section. So the thing to think about is the melody part for this D minor movement in section C is it's happening on the C string, and so it's so that's the main driving melody that you're playing as you're playing the D minor, and then adding that 9th tone to it. See if I can play that one more time. So anyway, hope that helped. I'll try to get the next section here as soon as possible. Aloha.